Trust issues exposed. I found out on a Wednesday, of all days. There we were, seated in our usual dimly lit bar, the kind of place where the bartender knows your name but not your story. I was sipping my third drink, feeling the familiar warmth of alcohol mingle with the thrill of being with someone who wasn't mine alone. We had been tangled in this web of stolen moments and whispered promises for months. It felt dangerous and exciting, a dance on the edge of the knife. But then, in the midst of our laughter, their phone buzzed, and something in their eyes shifted. It was a small change, but enough to make my heart drop. We both knew something was off. The tension was palpable, that unspoken thing we both felt but didn't want to confront. I didn't think much of it until later that night when curiosity got the better of me. I followed them, stealthily and quietly, a move I never thought I'd make. They led me to a nondescript office building, and as I watched from afar, the pieces started to fall into place. A private investigator, hired by both of us, to keep tabs on the other? It was absurd, yet here we were, each trying to outmaneuver the other in a game we didn't even know we were playing. My mind raced back to every encounter, every touch and whispered sweet nothing. Was any of it real? The realization hit me like a cold wave. We were both so consumed by our own insecurities that we'd hired a professional to confirm our worst fears. I felt anger, betrayal, and a twisted sense of irony all at once. This wasn't just about infidelity, it was about the deep-seated mistrust that had been festering beneath the surface of our lives. We had both been living a lie, loving a lie, and the truth was far uglier than I could have imagined. Confronting them was a spectacle of raw emotions and shattered illusions. We stood in the parking lot, voices raised, accusations flying back and forth. I realized then that this wasn't just about betrayal or deceit but about the person I had become. Somewhere along the way, I had lost myself in the chaos and the thrill, and now I was faced with the stark reality of what our relationship truly was. In the end, it wasn't the shared lover, the investigator, or even the betrayal that unraveled my world. It was the realization that I didn't know who I was anymore, that I was just as much a stranger to myself as I was to them.